Thank you. Our next piece is written by the composer John Barry. His best-known work is writing for the James Bond films, and in 1966 he scored a very different film, Born Free. And this is a story, a true story, based on a lioness raised by hand and released into the wild. Born Free won an Oscar for Best Original Song in 1967, and it remains one of Barry's most recognizable works. So we will conclude our program tonight playing this beautiful work, and I just have so much gratitude for you. Thank you so much for coming out to our concert tonight. Thank you for supporting Pacific Symphony with your presence and participation. Thank you. And this program would not be possible without the incredible team behind the scenes at Pacific Symphony, and they're here tonight. We have Jared Brown. Jared Brown is around. Thank you, Jared. You're there in the hat. Thank you, Jared, for all you do. Thank you, Carlos Correa. And one of you drove the truck, which I find incredibly impressive every single time. This giant truck. Was it Carlos tonight? It's Carlos. Thank you, Carlos Correa. And thank you so much to the volunteers that are here. And thank you very much for being here and supporting the symphony and all you do. So without further ado, Born Free. We know in the USA there's no greater value than the ones we hold dear to our hearts, those values of life, love, and liberty. So no better melody that celebrates these great values so deeply than our America the Beautiful.
Okay.